Hi, I'm Tzaris Pagatpatan, Economistry of the Davao City Investment Promotion Center under the City Mayor's Office. I used to be the Tourism Operations Officer too of the City Tourism Operations Office. I used to handle the Tourism Planning and Development Unit, but now I'm with the DCIPC and I'm handling Investment and Trade Promotion Unit. I was part of the 2009 intake and one of the scholars selected from the city government of Davao. Before leaving for Australia, we were briefed sufficiently on the requisites of the scholarship to prepare us academically as well as culturally to the Australian academic environment. While I was studying in Australia, I was already preparing my CBT manual, which is Community-Based Tourism Development program that I was involved in. And I was also fortunate that our course lecturer was also able to provide some inputs on the development of that manual. The main focus of my REAP was to come up with a manual to guide community stakeholders on developing and managing community-based tourism through the implementation of sustainable programs and projects that will benefit the community. So the emphasis of these programs should be community participation and involvement of all relevant stakeholders, not only to create awareness on the importance of tourism, but also to generate additional income for the community, thereby contributing to its sustainable growth. Since the focus of my REAP is community-based tourism, we selected 4 pilot areas from among the 182 barangays that we have here in Davao City. We came up with themes for these barangays, and for Barangay Hizon, we chose cultural and marine tourism because of its marine sanctuary, existing marine sanctuary in the area. And for Mintal, the themes are cultural heritage and historical tourism because Mintal has been declared as a Japanese heritage site. And for Barangay Baganihan, it is adventure tourism. And for Times Beach, of course, it is beach tourism.
Yeah, actually, dagan mig natunan nato katong sa community-based na murag orientation seminar bahin sa pag-promote sa Barangay Mintal isip especially historical tourism, which is ang paghimog pagkaroog mga linkages. At the same time, nagkaroon na kami og link karon sa mga Japanese organizations, different Japanese organizations within Davao City. Magkaroon siyang plano kung saan gyud ang pagbutang og plano nga magkaroon siya sa right track ba. Nga nagud siya klaro nga padulngan ang programa. In terms of tourism investment, dako kay siyang potential. Especially kung matagaan na pagtagad, pag-rehabilitate sa mga Japanese landmarks. As a whole, ang Barangay Mintal, sa karon dako kay siya og space, dako kay siya dako kay nga area for other developments. And makita nimo karon dako na ang iyahang pagbago, nag-develop na siya. And hopefully, katong among gina-aim na mas munindot siya, mas mugwapo ang Barangay Mintal, makabot yun sa barangay.
It took us time to actually prepare the planning sessions with the barangay since we need to make sure that everyone is available to attend the activities that line up. With the support of our head of office and the staff of the City Tourism, we were able to conduct consultations and planning sessions as well as our site visits and assessments and also the profiling of these areas.
Through Ms. Pagatpatan's Re-Entry Action Plan, the City Tourism Office was able to give focus on the development of the community-based tourism program in Davao City. Her REAP actually came at a very opportune time because it was also during that time when the city government declared that community-based tourism would be one of the priority programs of the current leadership. And the CTO has endeavored to include also the re-implementation of Ms. Pagatpatan in the regular work program of the office. So this arrangement avoided the possibility of having a tug of war between the demands of the office in terms of achieving her office objectives, and at the same time her compliance with the REAP objectives. So the development of the CBT manual, our tourism stakeholders, especially the barangays, will now have a ready reference material to guide them on how to implement tourism programs and projects that support sustainable tourism development in their barangays and in the city as well.
The response was very positive and encouraging for us. The barangays and the stakeholders now see the importance of tourism planning. They now appreciate the value of community participation and active collaboration as important steps toward achieving sustainable community tourism development. So aside from developing the CBT manual, I think the fact that barangays now see the value of CBT is a major win. In fact, they already feel the need to work hard in order to fully benefit from CBT. So aside from that, I am also very grateful that I was also able to share some of my knowledge with my students in the academy.
Well, aside from gaining additional knowledge, it also widened her network in providing the link between tourism and investment. And as a result, it helps strengthen our partnerships with our stakeholders, both from the tourism and investment fronts.
For me, knowledge is only valuable if you are able to share it with others. So I make sure that all the learnings that I have gained in Australia will be shared to my colleagues, to our stakeholders, especially in the communities, and to my future students. Do not thrive in mediocrity. Think that you can always do more with others, and you must always strive for excellence.